Why is Ari parading that thick stack of cash like it's some kind of victory badge tucked in the most questionable place imaginable? Honestly, it leaves people scratching their heads. Maybe it's supposed to send a loud signal, like someone marking territory and claiming ownership over what they believe belongs to them. Or maybe it's just another stunt meant to stir conversation. Either way, that entire moment felt far from the flex Ari probably thought it was. And that line about 6 years later and still obsessed? Please. The internet definitely wasn't buying it. But the real reason everyone started paying attention again is because Jayda quietly posted a message yesterday that had social media detectives zooming in on every single word. In that post, Jayda hinted that she can't even be seen around certain women anymore because men have begun approaching her with the wrong assumptions, treating her like she's part of the same crowd. Some even allegedly asked her straight up if she offered services, as if she was running some kind of operation. That's when Jayda made it crystal clear she had to separate herself from that environment completely. And of course, the moment those words hit the internet, a lot of people instantly assumed she was throwing shade at Ari. Allegedly. But Jayda wasn't finished stirring the pot either, because she dropped that famous phrase, "birds of a feather flock together," and everybody online knows exactly what kind of message that line usually carries. So now the conversation is exploding, because we're about to break down every layer of that drama. And it doesn't stop there. Over on TikTok, whispers are spreading like wildfire, with users claiming that Ari has allegedly been out here snatching up everybody's trick, which is the rumor currently bouncing around social media streets. Whether there's truth behind it or not, people can't stop talking. So go ahead and smash that like button and help push this video out, because we're diving straight into exactly what Jayda said yesterday, and trust me, the way she was dragging Ari by the edges, she was nowhere close to done. Take a look.
I was one of those people that was like, that quote, "You are who you hang around, birds of a feather flock together." I used to be like, no. Because I had some real hoe friends, like hoes. And it started dawning on me when people were like coming at me a certain way, like guys coming at me a certain way, and like certain caliber men were like trying to, the way they were talking to me, or they would see me out and how they would present themselves. And it's like, hold up, bitch. You must think I'm on what she on. And absolutely they do, because it's like, you ain't about to just be kumbaya hanging with nobody that's on that and you not on that. Like, be for real. So I started paying attention to like who you keep in close proximity, because that also alters who you are and how you live. So you got to be careful. And I have like really like detached myself from a lot of things, people, environments. So like life has been a little bit boring because of that, but I have been at peace. I've been like at the most peace I've ever been in. And also, like, I love my house. My house is my sanctuary. It is beautiful. It is calm.
It doesn't take a genius to decode what she was really getting at. The message was pretty obvious. She was talking about those moments when she's out in public and certain types of men start approaching her, the kind with serious money, the kind with status, the kind whose names people recognize. According to her, some of those men were sliding up with wild assumptions, asking questions like, "Hey, do you move like your homegirl?" or hinting they'd pay for certain attention. And let's be honest, that kind of comment doesn't come from nowhere. Most people already think they know exactly who she was referring to in that situation. Now, if you jump over to TikTok, there's a whole wave of what people online like to call lore. Yeah, that's the new favorite word floating around, lore. Basically meaning a messy collection of rumors, stories, and internet theories all simmering together. And right now, a big chunk of that online chatter revolves around Ari allegedly collecting everybody's so-called trick. Remember when she used to be hanging around young Miami? Then suddenly people noticed she was also around another girl named Audi. A lot of folks didn't even know who Audi was at first, but TikTok detectives started saying that Ari seemed to be copying Audi's style. I went through their Instagrams myself, and honestly, people online swear they're seeing similarities. On top of that, some were claiming Ari allegedly ended up with Audi's man, while young Miami supposedly ended up dealing with someone connected to Ari too. It turns into this messy circle where the same men keep popping up around the same group of women. And the rumors go even further, with people claiming that everybody involved allegedly benefits financially from those relationships. So let me quickly pull you into the lore. This girl Audi, the one wearing the white boots in the older post, shared that photo a long time ago. Then recently Ari uploaded a picture wearing white boots that looked very similar. Now nobody's saying the outfits are identical, but if you scroll through their TikToks and Instagrams side by side, you'll probably understand why people started talking. There's even a TikTok creator breaking down the comparison, showing Audi's post on the left from earlier and Ari's newer one on the right. Some viewers swear they see the resemblance instantly. But let's be real, most people didn't show up for fashion analysis. They're here for the drama, the rumors about everyone possibly dealing with the same wealthy men, the accusations that Ari allegedly took someone else's guy, and the whispers that everybody involved might be playing the same game. So now it's time to get into the receipts.
Miss Beautiful Carisha. Everybody want to know why Carisha and Ari fell out. It gets very interesting in Miami. Word on the street, I don't know if it's true, this is alleged. They fell out because Carisha knew what was going on. For example, Exhibit A, Ari. Carisha hang with Audie and Ari, and they're mutual. So you know we got a homegirl, they got homegirls and homegirls, and everybody kind of cool and they fuck with each other, but people don't know people's business. So when they start coming around and coming together, allegedly Carisha knew that, we don't know if this is true, please do not quote me, this is a rumor, Audie and Capo and Ari got a thing. So Audie and Capo are together. They are together. That was Miss Bling old nigga that, and now Ari, no, excuse me, that was Miss Bling old nigga. Capo and Audie are a thing. Everybody in Miami know that. You can wake up and you can see it yourself. The whole Miami know that Audie and Capo are together and they are a couple. Okay, so now, Ari and Carisha. So, Carisha knew, allegedly, don't quote me please, we don't know the truth, Ari was talking to Capo. When Audie went through Capo's phone, oh, everybody had to get it. This is alleged, don't quote me. Audie never had proof until Capo was sleeping, and she seen it with her own eyes. Allegedly, don't quote me. So when Audie seen that, all the hoes got cussed out. Everybody got cussed out. You had that hoe on my motherfucking face on the chair on your birthday. You knew that hoe was dealing with my nigga. Oh, bitch, don't get out my motherfucking face. That's what happened with Carisha and Audie. Why they fell out? Now, Carisha and Ari fell out. Allegedly, please don't quote me. I'm waiting until my production team to catch up with me. We don't know if it's true. This is rumors and allegations and different stuff. And you know, we don't want, to mess up anybody, reputation and stuff. But I said this is rumor that's escalating and everybody are confused. Ari and Carisha fell out. They have a mutual man in common. And Ari felt like two men. So one was G-Herbo. You knew your best friend was fucking my baby daddy and you didn't tell me. We all seen that. You can go on the internet. Momo was talking to G-Herbo at the time. Carisha knew. Ari didn't know. But this way it gets very tricky. Guys. Before the Momo and G-Herbo screenshot came out, they fell out because of a rapper they have mutual friends with. And it gets very tricky. Now, I don't know if you guys could bring us back to Heather Rose. Sorry, Heather, I love you, my good girl, but gotta bring you into this. Do you guys remember when Heather and Audie was arguing about a nigga? And Heather allegedly snitched to Capo, and that's Audie nigga. Audie nigga ain't shit. Capo not shit. He does deal with high-end women. Like I said, he got 5 jets, he got a lot of money. Everybody would deal with him. So, Heather went to Capo and snitched and told Capo allegedly that Audie was on a trip with baby. And that's how the hosts ended up arguing because Heather went to a dry snitch. And Heather used to... Allegedly, that's why all their friendships are not friendshipping.
So let's slow down and piece this puzzle together for a second. According to what people online are saying, Carisha allegedly ended up dealing with Lil Baby, and apparently the internet believes that man was once part of Ari's situation. TikTok detectives swear everybody already knew that behind the scenes, and that's supposedly where some of the tension started brewing. Now people keep asking why there would even be drama over it, but if you've watched how Ari reacts to certain situations, some think jealousy might explain the whole thing. Because realistically, why would Ari be upset about Carisha's friend getting close to G-Herbo? That chapter should already be closed. G-Herbo isn't her man anymore, so at some point you'd expect everyone to move forward and leave old relationships in the past. But the story gets even stranger when another rumor pops up. People claim Ari was spending time around Audi, and then suddenly whispers started spreading that Ari allegedly began seeing Audi's man. Social media users even pointed to photos floating around that supposedly show Ari and that same guy together inside a club. Nobody has confirmed anything, but the internet definitely ran with it. And once you start connecting all these rumors together, it turns into a chaotic web of overlapping relationships and messy speculation. At least that's the way people online are telling it. Now here's where things really spiral into conspiracy territory. Some fans have started pushing a wild theory that Ari and Young Miami were both closely tied to Diddy's circle in ways the public never fully understood. There's no proof behind that claim, but the rumor keeps popping up in conversations across social media. And whether it's truth or just another internet storyline, one thing is clear: this entire situation has turned into a storm of gossip, speculation, and nonstop drama that people can't stop talking about.
Question.
I won't murder. I
Show.
don't answer questions though.
Baby, I got one question.
I won't murder. I don't answer
If I throw it back, can you catch it?
Yeah.
If I throw it back, can you catch it?
Everybody remembers that moment when Carrie Shaw was up on stage openly flirting with Lil Baby, right? It wasn't exactly subtle either. Then not long after that, she jumped on a live stream with Saucy Santana, and the conversation got real spicy real quick. They started joking around about whether she would ever hook up with Lil Baby or someone else in the industry. And Carrie Shaw didn't exactly dodge the question. Instead, she laughed it off and made that wild, choo-choo comment, basically joking that she'd line them up like a whole train. The internet immediately clipped that moment and ran with it, because once something like that hits social media, people start connecting dots that may or may not even be there. Suddenly, the narrative online turned into this whole conversation about how some of these celebrity circles operate behind the scenes. Critics began saying that a lot of these women move through the same social spaces, dealing with the same powerful men, and that the relationships start to blur together in ways that keep the rumor mill spinning nonstop. According to those voices, the streets and the industry overlap more than people realize, and that's where the real money, attention, and drama start circulating. Whether that perspective is fair or not is a whole different debate, but one thing's certain, the moment Carrie Shaw made that joking comment about Lil Baby, it added even more fuel to an internet conversation that was already burning hot.
And how did she end up with Capo? If you did not hear about that story, be sure to go back to part 1. Miss Bling was Capo Obu, but Ari fought strong for her spot.
Capo is not with Miss Bling. They're not together. They've been separated. Capo and Audie are in a relationship.
And when I say fought strong for her spot, allegedly, that's why Miss Bling had to get her nose reconstructed, but she's still a beautiful lady. But Audie don't play. A lot of people seem to have a misunderstanding as if they're married. They are not married, people. Again, at this time, they are not dating, so this is not Ari breaking up Capo and Miss Bling's happy home. This is about Audie and Ari.
Everybody knows she's talking about Ari. Audie not gonna slap nobody but Ari. Right now, I got Audie close friends. She said like jewelry from now on.
She already said she's gonna go light on the jewelry in case she got a... Miss Audie Simone is on go time about this one. Ariana better stay away.
Everybody was on Twitter and on TikTok yesterday in a frenzy because they were so shocked that Jayda came out and said that Ari and Lil Baby was screwing around. But it's like, if you live in Miami, you know these teas from like 2023, 2022. She been sleeping with Lil Baby. This is old tea, okay? But people, the reason why I feel like Ari don't address certain situations because it's going to expose the fact that her and Moneybagg is not even in a real relationship. If they is, they have an open relationship because he's still his baby mama. The one who made Scorpio. Everybody in Memphis know them teas too. If you like native to a certain city and stuff like that, you know the real teas with these rappers. You know who's screwing who for real. Just like how Cardi B exposed Ari for sleeping with Offset about 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And Ari has been with Moneybagg since when? 2018 teas? 2019? Come on now. You know, the couples, when they stay together, it kind of make them more money, kind of keep them like relevant. So it's good PR, it's smart, but it's like if you're gonna be in a PR relationship, you can't just be giving a mouth out to every goddamn body. Chill out, Ari, please. But the real tea is, I was gonna make a video about Ari anyways, about how she wanted Destiny swap with this other girl that I've been following. She been wanting to Destiny swap with my good sis Audie Simone. Y'all can't tell me nothing, bro. Audie Simone, she got like only like 184K followers compared to Ari's 6 million. Ari got 6 million or 3 million, whatever, however much the girl got. So it's like, when you have a big fan base and you copying off of someone who doesn't have like a stronger fan base than you can low-key get away with it for so long. But the thing is that I've been following Audie since like 2018. Okay, Audie's been that girl. I've been following her for a long time. So like, you know how when you follow a certain influencer, then you see another influencer like doing certain things and it kind of remind you of that influencer. Like when I see Ari post sometimes, the first thing I think about is Audie Simone. I don't know why. The certain ways that she dressed now, everything, because just a few years ago, Ari couldn't dress for shit. I'm talking about a year ago. Before she moved to Atlanta, the girl was not putting on at all. Let me give y'all some pictures. Before she moved to Miami, she was wearing stuff like this. Like, she was like a Fashion Nova girl. Like, you know, like how them Spanish mommies be dressing. Like, put some shit on, you know, matching two-piece or like a little dress and some heels and call it a day. Another one. This outfit is so ugly. So I decided to be nosy recently because I'm like, let me see if I can piece two and two together to see when did Ari start copying off of Audie Simone. And y'all know how that is. Like, if you hang around a lot of girls, I used to hang around so many girls because I'm naturally extroverted person, but life has forced me to be very introverted because women are so weird. Men are weird, okay? But women are weirdos. Like, they're vindictive and they'll copy your entire life, okay? Like, girl, okay? So I started going back to see like when she started copying Audie because I peeped like her whole, like the way she dressed and everything, it gives Audie Simone. Every time I see Ari post something, I be like, this shit remind me so much of Audie. Like, it's great. Now recently they was going at it because Audie Simone called her out, and then she posted this and said boss up or be bossed on. But I think it's funny how she went and got her like a little warehouse or a little office space like this, because Audie Simone, if you've been following her, she got like the same type of office space. Well, she don't got an office space, her mama got a warehouse, but her studio kind of looks similar to this. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's giving copy and paste. So this Ari and all of Audie Simone's likes, I'm talking about, she like every one of Audie Simone post. One thing I like about Audie though, she don't never get the girls too much. If she don't F with you like that, or she, you know, us when we naturally intuitive, so we just got this inkling about us. Like we feel like somebody ain't right, we ain't gonna show too much love. And she a Scorpio too, they just very observant. So with Audie Simone, you ain't gonna never find Audie and her likes like that. Audie probably like one post on that girl page, but Ari was liking this girl pictures down since like 2022. So she was taking notes, she was being inspired. Okay, so this is June of 2023. This is when Ari decided to post this picture or whatever. Audie took the same picture in October 24th. I remember this was her birthday. And well, it says it on the chair, but yeah, I remember this post. Yeah, so Audie Simone, she posted hers in 2022. Guess who in the likes? Look who in the likes. There go Ari name right there. She right there in the likes. And it's so crazy because every photo that she likes, she done copied this girl in some way, some shape, form, or manner. And when you be around someone or you have mutuals, because Young Miami was their mutual. Young Miami, she's a fake ass. But she's the fakest of them all, this whole clique. But when you have like a mutual friend or something like that, and whatever, they will try, someone trying to destiny swap with you, they will try to be with your man, they will try to take your look, they'll try to take your friends. So when Ari moved down to Miami, I peeped that she started hanging out with Young Miami, but I thought that was so funny because she was always in Audie Simone likes. So I'm like, why wouldn't Audie be the one that she reach out to try to hang with? No, it's because she want to destiny swap this girl. She low-key want to be this girl. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all this picture right here. Audie Simone took this picture in October 10th of 2022. Same picture. Look at the outfit, look at the hair, look at the glasses, look at everything. Oh, I wanted to peep out something too. Ari is in her likes in this picture too. This is October of 2022. So let's go to the picture where Ari felt inspired by Audie. This is of October 2025. This is just last year, a few months ago. Same look, same braid, you know, the braid look, the glasses and all that. And everybody know like Audie Simone, she like a Kelly girl. She don't wear Birkins like that and stuff like that. And I noticed too, like Ari, she started wearing Kellys and stuff like that. Y'all could say that I'm reaching, but one thing I know for a fact is that women, they will try to destiny swap with you. They'll take your entire look. Go to Ari pictures before she moved to Miami. Before she started following Audie Simone, go to her pictures like the 2021 and stuff like that. Mama couldn't dress for nothing. I'm gonna put the videos of her before she moved to Miami and after she started messing with Audie Simone man too. Y'all sleep. Audie Simone rocking the fur but hers is actually expensive. These cost a lot. But Audie Simone rocking her boots or whatever. Ari, fast forward with the same look. Y'all can say that I'm reaching. But I ain't gonna lie, the girlies even copied off of Audie Simone when she wore that all white outfit with the white fur boots. Everybody started wearing their outfits like that. Y'all gotta keep up. I'm telling y'all. This is when Audie and Carisha used to be courtside all the time. Now I'm not gonna lie, Audie Simone, she took their pictures down of them because they actually got some cute pictures, like some face shots of them like courtside or whatever. But the reason why Audie don't mess with Young Miami no more is because Ari was dealing with Audie Simone man Capo, and I guess Young Miami knew the entire time, but that karma came back quickly because come to find out Momo, Young Miami bestie, was dealing with G Herbo, and didn't tell Ari about, and Young Miami didn't tell Ari about it either. So Young Miami's just not a friend to none, but she's messy. Like all her friends be dealing with the same man, and she just like, okay, let's just all hang around each other and be sister wives. Like it's so weird. This is Young Miami and Ari when they started hanging out. Now this was so funny too because Young Miami was hanging around Audie a lot, but when Ari started hanging around her, it's kind of like she was like, F Audie. Like we didn't see them together like that no more. It was strange. So you know with something like that going on too, you know the other girl dealing with the other girl man or whatever. She knows some tea or whatever. But anyways, I'm not finna talk no more. I'm finna just give y'all, I'm just finna compare and contrast. Okay, I'm gonna upload Ari photo, I'm gonna upload Audie photo, okay? And y'all do the math. Her inspo for... What Audie said, influencing the influencers. Hold on. Child. She could never though, I'm sorry. She changed her whole look. She even started rocking nothing but Kelly purses after she started following Audie Simone. This how Ari used to dress. See, this remind me of Audie Simone. This cargo pants outfit. This remind me of Audie. Even the way she posed right. Like, what is this? Homegirl couldn't dress for nothing. This Audie right here. See how she always said, like, new era, this year is mine, da-da-da. And Audie don't wear big chains either. I think it's funny because Ari decided to stop wearing the big Cubans too. I'm like, this girl is weird. Anyway, I'm running out of time, but it had got so bad that Ari was actually dealing with Audie Simone, man. And this the picture right here, Chad.
So let me throw the question back to all of you watching, because this conversation has gotten way bigger than one video. This is basically part 2 of the discussion we started earlier, and a lot of you already flooded the comments with your opinions. But the real question still stands. Do you honestly believe some of these women are out here playing that kind of game for money and status? Because realistically, the situation doesn't add up for some people. It's hard to believe there's such a shortage of men that the same names keep popping up around the same circle of people. To some viewers, the whole situation starts looking less like coincidence and more like a competition over influence, lifestyle, and access to wealthy men. Almost like everyone is searching for the same type of provider, the same type of benefactor, the same type of opportunity. And when someone else already has that connection, suddenly the energy shifts and things start feeling territorial. That's the vibe a lot of people say they're picking up on, and honestly, some fans say they don't respect that dynamic at all. But I'm curious about your perspective. What do you think is really behind Ari's constant need to stay in the spotlight? She's always posting those screenshots of messages from Moneybagg Yo, making sure the world knows he still wants her attention. Then there are the clips she shares showing him being affectionate with her, almost like she's reminding everyone of their connection. Some viewers say it feels like a move to keep the internet talking, while others think it's about validation. Either way, the conversation keeps getting louder. So drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it, because I always read what you all say and I do respond. Don't forget to like the video, help push it out to more people, and I'll catch you in the next one.